In this video, I will show you how to concatenate your data. So first off, what is concatenation? Well, it's just another way of saying combination. We use that when referring to content or data because the builder templates have, for example, a column called name. This is a list template here that I've pulled up, and let's say we have a list of speakers. There's only one place to put the speaker's name, and it's this cell right here, and we need to put the full name. However, my spreadsheet here, this data, has the names broken up into first and last. So we need to use concatenation to combine these into one cell, which I can then put onto my builder template, and builder will know how to read my data properly. So let's dive in. I have this concatenation practice.xls document open on my screen. You can download this from the Guidebook support database in our concatenation support article, and you can follow along. Or you can just watch the video and try this on your data later. So let's get started. In my practice document, I have a list of speakers. There's first names and last names. I'm going to click on cell C1 and give this column a header called full name. So the full names of my speakers are going to end up here in column C. I'm going to select cell C2 just under where it says full name, and I'm going to go up to the formula bar. It has the letters FX for function up here, and we're going to, in the formula bar, enter the equal sign from my keyboard. This is telling my brain that I'm about to put something together. I'm about to create a formula and ask my spreadsheet to do some work for me. So let's figure out what formula this needs to be. For concatenation, we'll type an equal sign, and then we'll click on cell A2. This is the first name for my first speaker. Then I'm going to type an ampersand. This is the and symbol on your keyboard. And we want to concatenate this with cell B2. I want to combine the information in these two cells into one cell over here. So let's hit enter on my formula. Here we go, we've concatenated, we've combined the first name and the last name for this speaker. My formula is up here, it looks great. However, it just shows kind of one jumble of letters. Most of the time, our speakers, are, people's names will have a space between the first name and the last name. So let's go back and fix this. If I highlight cell C2 again, I can see my formula. I'm going to delete this to start over, just to start from scratch. So that didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. With cell C2 selected, up in the formula bar, let's hit that equal sign one more time. Let's click on cell A2 to pick up that data. We'll type an ampersand, again, the and symbol. And now I'm going to tell my formula to include a space. We'll type quotation marks, space, quotation marks again, and then another ampersand. And we'll pick up the last name. We'll click on B2 to pick up the last name. We'll hit enter and see what happens. Here we go. We have successfully concatenated the first name and the last name, but we also included a space between these two items. Again, by adding quotes, space, quotes in between, we got our formula to work just the way we wanted. Now, you might have a speaker list with 100 speakers, more than that, and you definitely don't need to type this formula over and over every single time. We can copy the formula, so let's go up to cell C2 where our formula lives. I'm going to copy this cell. Then I'm going to select the rest of these cells below where I want this formula to be pasted. So I've copied my formula, I've selected the remaining rows where I want this formula to be applied, and then we'll paste my formula. There we go, it's like magic. So this is a quick and easy way to concatenate a lot of information, combine a lot of information in preparation for import into Builder. So as a reminder, here's our custom list template. It has one cell for the name, and we needed to put the first and last name together, or we need to concatenate them. So here we go, first and last name. Something strange will happen if I just try to copy and paste this directly into my Builder spreadsheet. You'll probably get an error or some strange text. It'll say, I don't know what this is referring to. This is a reference error. What happened is that we actually copied the formula instead of the names. We copied these, ampersand, quotation marks, all that stuff into this document, and that's not what we want to do. So let's delete that. Let's clear all of these errors out from our Builder template. I'll make this a little bit easier to see as well. What we need to do is instead of copying and pasting the formulas, we need to copy and paste the text that we see here. And there's a pretty quick and easy way to do that. So let me select all of the full names that I've created. I will copy them. And then in my Builder spreadsheet, this is a list template, I'm going to right-click and click Paste Special. I can also go to the Edit menu and click Paste Special from there, or you can just right-click, Paste Special. This is going to pull up a special menu, and my spreadsheet's asking, well, what kind of special? What kind of information is this? What should we show you? I'm going to select Values. So Paste Special, Values. And I'll click OK. And here we go. This time when I pasted it, I got my speaker names. There's no formulas, there's no ampersands, there's no quotation marks, it's just my speaker names. That's it. So what I would do is I would continue filling out my template for this list, and then I would import it into Builder. If you have any questions about concatenation, these formulas, different ways you can manipulate data, feel free to reach out to the support team. Our email address is support@guidebook.com.